Maryland Spotlight. It's all about Maryland living.
Welcome to Maryland Spotlight. I'm Kim Knight. You know, it can be tough getting into the workforce these days. The economy, not so great. So definitely entrepreneurialism is the way to go. And churning out a fine young man from the University of Maryland, he's joining me right now, Ryan Hogan.
Yes.
Congratulations, you won the Smith School business competition called Cupid's Cup.
Yes.
How long have you been at University of Maryland? When do you plan on graduating?
I've been at University of Maryland now for 2 years. I plan on graduating next year, and at that time I will be commissioned in the U.S. Navy.
Wow.
And I will embark on another adventure.
That's wonderful. Now tell me about Cupid's Cup. Tell me about the selection process and how do you present it?
Okay, so the Cupid's Cup is a competition started by Kevin Plank, the CEO and founder
Under
of
Armour,
just in case anybody didn't know that out there.
So he's a graduate.
Yes, he is University of Maryland alumni, and he started by selling flowers. I mean, that's not how he started Under Armour, obviously, right. But he sold flowers at the University of Maryland.
That's amazing.
So he had this entrepreneurship, and he came back after the Under Armour, and he started this competition called the Cupid's Cup. Mm-hmm. And
it's a big deal. I mean, it's a lot of people enter.
Absolutely. This year, I believe they had 52 entries at the Cupid's Cup, which I believe it was record-breaking at that time. But you submit a business plan, and from that business plan, they select semifinalists. This year, they selected 12. I think typically they select 10, but this year they selected 12.
Right.
And the semifinalists then have to present to a board. And the board, it's still a classroom setting. It's in front of...
But still kind of a nail biter for you.
It is a nail biter. And believe it or not, the night before I pitched this, I was just coming back from our second Run for Your Lives event down in Atlanta, Georgia. So there wasn't much time for preparation.
Yeah, you had to get it all together, didn't you?
Yes, but I mean, this is the life that you live when you get into this.
There you are. There you are. Well, tell me about your business. Very interesting from what I understand.
Yes. My business is Reed Street Productions, and we do zombie races right now. I mean, we do more than that. We're a one-stop shop.
Zombies are really in these days.
They are in.
And what happens? So people race and...
Yes, so if you're familiar with Warrior Dash, if you're familiar with Tough Mudder, these are obstacle course races, these are adventure races, and that's what we are, except we add a brand new element, and what we add is zombies. And we add more of an adventure because when you come out to our races, there's strategic choices along the way. So, you know, you'll come to a section and you got to go left or you got to go right.
I would be scared.
Yeah, and there's no maps. There's no maps. And that's the thing is you don't know where you're going, but there's zombies chasing you.
Well, it certainly makes for a much more interesting race than just running on the streets.
Absolutely.
So that is really interesting.
Yes.
And University of Maryland really churning out the entrepreneurs.
Absolutely they are. And you know, once I found out about the Dingman, I found out about this competition about a year ago. A representative walked into one of my classrooms and says, hey, you know, Dingman, the Entrepreneurial Center, we're doing this thing called the Cupid's Cup. I was like, you know, I think I have a business that I'll submit for that.
There you are, right there.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so money is involved. Does that help you? Does that go towards your business?
Absolutely. So, you know, the name on the check isn't Ryan Hogan
right.
Once you win the competition. The name on the check is the business. So it goes right into the company.
Well, that's very interesting. Congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
And where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I think where do I see myself? I see myself flying jets off of an aircraft carrier. But where do I see this company? I mean, in 5 years from now, I see this as a $100 million company.
Wow, that is incredible. And all from the great University of Maryland. Good to hear that they're churning out fine entrepreneurs like yourself.
Absolutely, thank you.
Well, good luck in the future.
Thank you very much.
Hope you are keeping us safe out there.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Thank you. And thank you for joining us today on Maryland Spotlight.